All right, well today I want to practice using an extension pole and getting my rope up in this tree right here. It's a slick tree. I went online and just bought a cheap extension pole, and it has 10 sections to it. Now what I plan on doing is, I know this is not as simple as your pole that comes all in one piece. The problem with that is the shortest they come is like 3 or 4 feet. And I don't want to haul that in the woods, something that big. So these are 2-foot sections. I might have to spray paint this black if I want to go with this route, but I just wanted to try this out. It was a cheap option. You just screw these all together, and then I went online and just purchased this tip here, and I'm able to just put the rope in here is my assumption. And I had these hair bands that I used for some of my saddle gear, and I was thinking I could use this hair band to come across the top of the rope and capture the rope in here, and then I could just let the pole hang there, and if I want to make a second move once I get up there, I can make a second move. It might take me an extra couple minutes to put all these poles together, but I would rather be able to pack them in my pack than carrying a 3 or 4 foot long pole that's sticking out of my pack. The threads on this piece did not match the threads on this, so I just heated this up over an open flame and threaded it together, and it basically welded itself together. But then I went ahead and just dropped a couple screws in here for extra measure to make sure it doesn't move. So I'm going to get this pole put together and get my rope around this tree and see how well it goes. There, the pole is sitting on the ground, and you can see how high it is up in the tree. Then I need to hook my pull down rope on there now. So once I get the climbing line up there, I can pull it down. All right, now I just need to try to get this climbing rope up into the tree. This is all new to me, so this is my first time trying this. The other thing I'm wondering is if I should separate this extension pole in half, so I'm not trying to put it at such an angle to raise the rope up. Then I could just do it by hand. So let me give that a try. Like this. Then I'll go ahead and cinch her down. So that would allow me to climb probably close to, this pole is a 14 foot pole, and that's probably up another, I don't know, 4 feet, so maybe 18 feet on my first move. So what I'm going to do is, now that I kind of know what I'm doing, I'm going to separate this pole at the halfway point. Try it again and see if it goes a little smoother the second time. Yes, I gotta feed all 40 feet through here at the base of the tree, but I'm okay with that. I mean, it's not going to take me any longer to do that. And I'll just quickly attach my pull down rope. Then I'll grab my other pole. Feel like that went a lot smoother. So it really does help to break the pole down into 2 sections. Might even help to break it down into 3 sections. But I got my rope up there quite a ways. All right, I got another tree. It's the one right here with the extension pole leaning on it. The bark isn't super smooth, but it's smoother than the very first tree we did, and I don't see any branches, so we're gonna try that. This is really hard to capture, this footage, so I hope you can see, and I hope the camera's picking up everything. So We'll see how high we can get the rope up here. The pole's a little bit flexible, but it works. It does make a little bit of noise when that rope clanks against the extension pole. Just try to mitigate that as best I can. Try to be as quiet as I can, but as you could see, it got easier and easier as I went. This system's gonna work really well. I will get the main climbing rope up about 18 feet. I'll start my ascent. I'll put up a second tether and I'll transfer my foot loop over to that second tether and transfer myself over with a spare carabiner. I'll never be unhooked. I will take the extension pole and move it up the tree to the height I want to hunt from. Then once I'm up there, I'll be able to get everything set up, take the extension poles apart and put them back in my pack and be ready to rappel down after I'm done hunting. So I think this system's going to work really well. Maybe I'll invest in a nicer extension pole in the future. The problem was, like I said, I don't want to carry in an extension pole that only collapses down to 3 or 4 or 5 feet. This one, each one of these sections collapse down to about 1.5 feet. And those will fit in my pack. And I'm only going to take them out when I'm climbing the tree. As soon as I get up to height, I'm putting them right back in my pack. So I don't even think I'm going to waste the money on paint. I'm just going to leave them as they are. I will modify this and drill a hole in it so that I can put a strap around the rope and this will stay hanging on the rope instead of moving around. Once I found what worked best, it was really easy to get that rope up the tree. So that's it for today. That is my extension pole practice for SRT climbing. I hope you guys found this helpful and interesting. So let me know what you think. Most importantly, I hope you get out and enjoy your own adventures. Take care.